It's not that I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck how you give a fuck. Namaste, gang. I am Trey Good Kal-El, and after 29, I'll be 29 next month, but after 28 years of not giving a fuck, I believe that I'm finally an expert at it. An expert so much so that I have 3 fucks people don't give. You wanna hear them? 1, I don't give a fuck because it's irrelevant to me, and I choose not to give it my energy. And that's what I mean by when I say it's not that I don't give a fuck, I just don't give a fuck how you give a fuck. See, everybody wants you to fight their battle the way that they're fighting their battle. But if that was the case, then there wouldn't be a plethora of different ways to attack a certain subject. You ever heard the phrase, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat? Which is weird as fuck. But still, there's 1,000 ways to look at the same problem and to go about solving it. But most people will say, if you're not doing what I'm doing to get the solution to this problem or to attack this problem, then you are either against me or just, yeah, you're pretty much against me. That's where everybody's mind at. You're either with it or against it. And me, I'm all inclusive, man. You can attack it however you want to take it. You can attack it how you want to take it. You ain't even got to attack it at all. I'm going to do what I can do and feel moved to do in a certain situation, point in time. I mean, man, I don't want to have to jump in. But yeah, I don't give a fuck because it's irrelevant to me. And I choose to give it a different kind of energy and a different kind of attention than most people. Which leads me to my second I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I'm ignorant. And I'm not saying that people who don't give a fuck because they're ignorant are dumb. Because me myself, I graduated high school with a 0-point GPA. And I'm not dumb by any means. However, I will acknowledge and honestly say that I have been ignorant and miseducated because, yes, I may be intuitively or inherently very intelligent. I had stopped caring a long time ago, which caused me not to actually be educated on things. Well, many people, I will say, are at that level where I don't give a fuck because I'm ignorant and I'm too prideful to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you inform me? Can you educate me? People are quick to dismiss things that they don't really get or comprehend just so that they don't have to learn about something, which is weird. And new ideas that come into your mind or your paradigm shouldn't be as threatening as we allow for them to be. But that's why people stay in certain states for a tremendously long amount of time, which might stem from the third fuck that people don't give is I don't give a fuck about nothing, which is the most destructive and revealing fuck people don't give, because what it is saying is that I don't give a fuck about nothing because I don't give a fuck about myself, even if I am unconscious of it. And so I will project that negative self-image onto everything that I come into contact with. That was me. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. It was very destructive, which led me to not give a fuck and be ignorant. But it allowed for me to be the master of not giving a fucks to knowing the difference now. Yes, I had, both of my parents growing up in a house, but I still felt very alone growing up. And I felt like nobody really cared or gave a fuck about me. So I didn't give a fuck about nothing. And it wasn't until recently that I was able to let go of all of that and forgive any resentment or animosity that I had probably held towards my parents. And I definitely want to get this out, is I'm not saying that my parents were bad or neglectful parents at all, in any way, shape, or form. I love my moms, I love my pops. And I realize as an adult now that they were doing the best that they could with what they had at that time, and the understanding and energy and time that they had, you know? So I'm very aware of that. But I didn't give a fuck about nothing, which led me to be a miseducated or uneducated genius, as I like to coin myself. Why can't I think I'm a genius, you know? But now I know that there are 3 levels of fucks that people don't give. I always put don't, because everybody gives a fuck in some form of fashion, even if they say they don't. But to recap, 1, I don't give a fuck because it's irrelevant to me, and I do not want to give it the same energy that you are giving me. I have a choice. 2, I don't give a fuck because I'm ignorant. It might not be dumb, but since I don't know about it, I don't want to know about it. So fuck you. 3, I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck about myself. And while I might be powerful and all of that other shit, I will never admit that I don't love myself and that I need help. So those are the 3 fucks that people don't give. And I hope that in this video, if you weren't aware of the level of fuck that you were giving, or somebody else weren't aware of the level of fuck that they were giving, might have some insight now. Or we might have a rubric for the fucks to give and not to give. I would love to hear, what y'all think. Like, is there any other level of fuck to be given or not to give or some shit like that? Because I pretty much think I wrapped this up in a bow and gave it to y'all, man. It's 3timesgood.com. Oh yeah, let me not forget, before I end this, is that please, if you would love to help me cultivate the consciousness of the culture with a message that is not of me, but comes from me, please visit begreaterthanever.com. Grab you some gear, man. Let's start changing the world one article of clothing at a time, man. Anyway, I leave you all with peace, love, and godliness. Namaste.